weeks ago on an Ask Cristen episode about the differences between shyness and social anxiety, a question jumped out to me from Cristen. I'm terrible at comforting people, even though I hate seeing people sad or distressed. Can you do a video with tips on how to comfort people? Well, yes, I can. This is it. Hooray! Comforting people is a skill that can take time to develop because it requires us exercising sensitivity and empathy beyond what we probably exhibit on a day-to-day basis. But there are a few good comforting rules of thumb that you can apply to everything from the truly tragic or mortifying all the way to stubbing a toe or just having a really bad day. Here are my 3 quick tips on how to turn yourself into the human equivalent of a warm robe and soothing cup of tea. Step 1, be present. Not just physically present, but also mentally and emotionally present. This, not comforting. Oh, that sounds awful. No, I can't believe that happened. If the other person senses that you're pressed for time, distracted, or would just rather be doing something else, not only is that not comforting, but that can also be hurtful. This doesn't mean that you have to drop everything immediately to rush to someone's side to comfort him or her. If you have a deadline you're working toward, or a test that you're studying for, or a crisis of your own you're dealing with, you have the right, yes, to say, I want to help you out and I want to listen to what's going on, but I gotta take care of that so that I can be there 100% for this. Tip 2. Listen! This is not comforting. Here's how you fix the problem. It's easy to mistake offering advice for comforting, and a lot of times the two are not necessarily the same thing, because before you open your mouth, you should open your ears. Once they're feeling comforted, they might ask for advice or suggestions or insights or a solution to a problem, in which case, yes, offer all of your brilliant ideas. Comforting tip number 3, validate. This, not a comforting response. Oh, don't be crazy. Aren't you overreacting a little bit? Nobody cries at the office. There's no crying in baseball. You probably should have seen it coming. This goes along with a tip about listening, because in addition to just letting someone express what they're going through, comforting someone also involves validating their emotions. We sometimes need comfort from irrational fears, unnecessary dramas, ridiculous events that are just overwhelming in general. Yes, just hearing, oh, that does sound like a bad day, or that is ridiculous, or you know what, I'd probably be crying too. That makes us feel so comforted. Now, of course, if someone is expressing unhealthy, threatening, or dangerous kinds of sentiments about doing harm to themselves or others, yeah, you can step in and say, hey, nope, not gonna validate that. That is not okay. Just one final word to those watching who might think that they're terrible at comforting people because maybe they're socially awkward or nervous or uncomfortable with approaching people in emotional distress or don't know what to do to fix other people's problems. And it's just important to remember that comfort doesn't have to be delivered in a grand gesture, nor is it actually fixing someone else's problem. It's merely taking a little something of yourself, a little grain of kindness inside of you that all of us have, whether we exhibit it on a daily basis or not, and offering it to someone else who needs it. It's like giving a cup of water to someone who's running in a marathon. They need it more than we do. We give something of ourselves, and you can do that through everything from just a kind look to a mere question of, is there anything I can do to help? Just knowing that that resource is there, that that bridge of empathy is there to walk across if they need it, is often hugely comforting, probably more comforting than you even realize.